Hello,
Hello.
welcome back.
Nice. Yes, nice to meet you.
All right, nice to see you again. And
Yes.
let's see. So, how are you today?
Um, I'm pretty tired.
You're pretty tired because
Yes.
of the long
Today,
work.
yes. Today is the last weekday, so I'm busy at the office.
Hmm. Do you have to go to work tomorrow?
No. Uh, I start home at the weekend.
All right. And tell me about your plan for the weekend. What are you going to do?
Tomorrow I have a birthday party for my son. And I have a plan um, go going out.
Going out for the party?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see. What about on Sunday? What are you going to do on Sunday?
um, Maybe nothing special. I will stay at home.
Okay. And what will you do at home?
Maybe I'm I often doing housework, prepare for um, prepare for um, clothes for a new week.
Okay. So you mean like you are going to do housework and also prepare for a new week, right?
Yes.
Okay. And now let's see. Tell me about your today's dinner. What do you just have for dinner?
I I come back home pretty late, so I prepare some um, quick meal for my husband and children.
Oh, so you haven't had dinner yet?
Yes, I had dinner.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. And now let's see. The first thing we're going to do today is to have a look at your homework. Now, let's listen to your homework one more time, and then we will talk about a few problems in it.
Yes.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, I see.
All right.
Motorbike is popular means of transportation in Vietnam.
Okay, so the first word I will note out here. Hmm, close, certainly. Can you hear the sound?
Uh, I can hear you what you say.
Okay, I will play it again. So the first word, I just wrote it out. It's transportation.
Means of transportation in Vietnam, mainly used for traveling and commuting. Traveling and means of transportation in Vietnam, mainly used for traveling and commuting.
Okay, so here you said many used for traveling and commuting. Remember, when you use the word many, it must be followed by a noun. So many what?
Sorry, but I mean mainly, not many.
Ah,
Mainly.
mainly, right?
Yes, mainly used for.
Mainly used for. Who
Use,
used them?
use, you with the. Yes,
Okay, so you mean like passive, right? Passive voice, mainly used.
yes,
Okay, here, if you add the letter D after the word, we're gonna have to pronounce it differently. Many
used.
used for traveling and commuting.
Yes.
It's the pronunciation room for ED. We're gonna learn about that later.
There are some advantages of this vehicle when traveling in daily life. First, motorbikes are relatively affordability to purchase.
Okay, here. What do you mean? Creditably or something?
I can hear clearly your question.
Okay, so I will play it back for a few seconds, and I want you to repeat that sentence for me, okay?
Yes.
Motorbikes are relatively affordability to purchase.
Have you got that? What was the sentence? Can you repeat it?
Motorbikes are relatively affordability to purchase and maintain compared to cars.
Hang on. Relatively affordability
Yes.
to
But
purchase.
yes.
Okay, so here we have adverb, right? And after adverb, it must be either an adjective or a verb. So here it should be relatively affordable to purchase.
Affordable.
Yes, affordable. After adverb is an adjective.
Yes, I see.
Okay.
And maintain compare with cars, making them accessible to a larger portion.
Can you help me pronounce this word again?
Larger.
Okay, larger.
Of the population, motorbikes consume less fuel, making them a cost-effective option for daily commuting. Second, young people are becoming more and more interested in and using motorcycle for their travels. Besides the cost, travel by motorbike can be completely proactive about their time and
Can you help me pronounce this word again? Pay attention to the final sound. We have talked about this final sound already.
Proactive.
Yes, proactive.
Yes.
schedule,
Proactive.
not as taking a bus or following a tour.
Taking a
Boss.
Schedule, not as taking a bus or
taking a what?
Boss.
Bus, right?
Yes.
Okay, taking a bus.
following a tour. Next, motorbikes can navigate through congested streets easier than cars, making commutes quicker and
Making commuting. Okay, making commuting easier. The act of traveling to work.
more efficient.
Here. So it's not air, it's E. Efficient.
Efficient.
One more time. Efficient.
Efficient.
Okay.
Especially cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh have dense traffic. And the last, finding parking for motorbikes are easier, cheaper, and more convenient than for cars, particularly in crowded urban areas.
How do you pronounce this word?
Area.
No. We're gonna say it area.
Area.
Yes, one more time. Area.
Area.
Okay. The place, right? The spots.
These factors collectively make motorbikes a practical and popular choice for transportation in Vietnam.
Okay. Now, one more thing. I want you to remember the way to include your idea. So you can say firstly, secondly, and then lastly. What else do we have apart from this list?
In summary,
Now,
conclusion.
let's start with firstly, what other word can we use?
The first, you mean the synonym of
Yes, I want synonym for firstly.
the first,
No, we're gonna say to begin with, or first of all,
yes,
to begin with, or first of all. Or you can make a longer sentence by using a phrase like, the first point is that.
yes.
All right. What about secondly? What about secondly?
Maybe use next.
Yeah, we have next. Besides. Moreover. So we have the first point is that. Now we can say the second point is that.
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay. What about lastly?
The last,
No. You're not gonna say like that. Last but not least. Or you can say finally. Or the last point is that.
Yes.
All right. So next time when we have speech like this, I hope that you can use these sequencing phrase to organize your idea, apart from firstly, secondly, or lastly. All right.
Okay.
So that's it for the homework. Now we're gonna move on to our next part. Our main topic today is going to be about grammar. Past simple and past continuous. All right. Now, have you ever heard of these two tenses?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me what do people use past simple for?
Past symbol used to express action finished or complete in the past.
So we use it to talk about completed action in the past, right?
Yes.
Okay, and can you give me the structure? So we have subject plus what kind of verb do we need here?
Um, if to be, we use subject plus word was.
So first we have was or were. Now repeat after me. Was,
Was.
were.
Were.
Okay, so just remember was, were, was, were.
Was. Were.
Okay, was for singular and were for plural subject, right? What about verb? What kind of verb do we need here?
Um, verb. Verb 3.
No, it should be verb 2. Verb 2 or verb ed. All right? And can you give me some keywords? The
So
time phrases.
maybe uh, last
Last, blah, blah, blah. Last Tuesday, last month, last year, right? What else?
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes. Ago.
Time plus ago. 3 days
Yes.
ago, 2 years ago.
Maybe today. This morning.
Mm. There's remember it should be in the past. Okay. And also in blah blah blah. In 2010, in last summer, for example. And what about past continuous? What do we use it for?
Um, to express of action. Um, um, was happening in the past.
So we call it action in progress. At a point of time in the past. So normally, the time must be clear. For example, at 2 p.m. yesterday, at 2 p.m. yesterday, I was watching TV, for example. What else?
Mm, when we express um, action was happening in the past.
Already, action in progress. What else do we have?
I don't know.
Okay, so we use past continuous together with past simple when two of them go together. Past simple, past continuous describe action in progress, but got interrupted by past simple. Hành động đang diễn ra bị hành động khác cắt ngang. Hành động đang diễn ra chúng ta dùng past continuous. Hành động cắt ngang chúng ta sẽ dùng past simple. For example, while I was doing my homework, the phone rang. Okay, so while I was doing my homework, in progress. And the phone rang, interrupted action. Interrupting action.
Yes.
Or sometimes people call this background. And this one, the event. So we have the second usage to create a background for the event. Or in Vietnamese we call it bối cảnh cho sự việc.
Yes.
All right. Now I want to know the structure of this tense. What is it? Oops. What is the structures here? Subject,
Sorry, can you speak can you repeat your question?
I want to know the structure for the past continuous. The formula.
Yes. Was were
Where's a
plus
word? Plus.
verb ing.
Yes, verb ing. Remember, this letter is I. All right. And normally you can see the keywords while,
while,
or when.
at that time,
Yeah, at that time, or all the time in the past. Okay, now let's have a look at the lesson, shall we? Can you see my screen now?
yes, I see.
Okay. So the first activity, I want you to have a look at these 3 sentences. So, can you help me read them aloud, please? Hey,
Hey, while they were shouting, he was rushed into the crowd.
B,
While he was leaving, while,
while,
while he wrote a diary.
C,
Six. When were when it was raining, the girls decided to escape.
all right. The girls decided to escape. Now, can you help me answer these questions? The first one, what tenses are the verb in bold? So
Uh,
what tense can you see? What tenses?
past continuous and
Past continuous
yes,
and
and past past tense.
past continuous and past simple. Past continuous are were sailing. Remember, this word, when it stand alone, we're gonna say sail. But when we add ing afterward, we change the way we pronounce it. It will become sailing. Yeah. When it stands alone, it's pronounced sail. But when it's followed by ing, we pronounce sailing. And question number 2. Can you identify the first action in the sentences? A. Which action started first?
Uh, sailing,
Sailing. While they were sailing. What about B?
leaving,
Leaving. And C?
raining,
Raining. Now say it again. Rain. Raining.
rain, raining.
Yes, it's when. Raining.
Rain, raining.
Okay. And next question. Which action took a longer period of time?
Uh, three action is uh, the number two. Say, leave, rain.
Okay. So you mean like the cell, leaf, and rain took a longer period of time?
Yes.
All right, now let's see. Yeah. So these actions last for a long period of time. And number 4, can you tell me which actions are background and which are the main events?
Uh, action background is say, live, and run.
What about the main events?
Main event is grass, raw, decide.
All right. Now, I want you to pronounce this word again for me.
Raw,
No, it's not R, it's O. Road.
row,
Yes. Right, wrote, written. Draw, true, true. And here we say decided.
decide,
All right. Now, background information was sailing, was living, and was raining. The main events crashed, wrote, and decided. So, can you help me complete the rooms here? We have talked about them last time. Number one, what do we use for background actions?
uh, well, we use past continuous for background action.
Yes, past continuous. What about number two?
We use past simple for shorter action.
Yes, past simple for short action or the main event of the story. Now, I have a few phrases here, and I want you to make sentences with them.
Yes.
You can add more words into it.
So I will write out on notebook.
Let me see. We can speak right away.
Okay.
So number one,
I
now identify for me which action started first. So we have two actions here, rain and start to snow. So
yes.
which one started first?
Run started first.
Yeah, it started first. So is it a long action or short action?
Long action.
Long action. So we're gonna make
I
past continuous.
yes. I was running while the weather started to snow.
Okay, so the answer here, I was running when it started to snow.
So
Yeah, you can add more, so I went home, the result.
yes.
What about number two?
I was waiting for a bus while when I met my boss.
Hmm. So what? Give me the result.
So I I said hello with him.
I said hello with him. Oh, it said hello to him.
To him, yes.
Hmm. Remember, say something to someone.
Number
All right.
3. I
What is it?
was watching TV when I recognized my best friend.
So what?
So I'm surprised.
So I was surprised. I was surprised.
Yes.
Number 4.
I was walking to my home when I found $5,000 in the bag. So so I went to the police station.
Oh, okay. How kind of you. All right. Now, here remember we have the phrase walk home. Walk home. Normally, when you see the word home, we don't have any preposition at it before it. Walk home, go home, or go back home, at home.
So you
We don't
mean
have
not
article.
though?
We
That's
don't
right.
have to.
Okay.
And we don't have article. We don't have the word the. We don't say the home.
Yeah, I see.
I was walking home when I found $5,000 in the bag. What about number 5?
Oh, we were traveling by land when a man with a gun
Stood up.
stood. Ô đúng không? You
Stood.
stood,
OOT.
stood up. So everybody was were afraid of him.
So everyone was afraid of him. Remember, for unidentified pronoun like everyone, someone, anyone, we all count them as singular.
Okay.
Everyone, someone, anyone, no one, unidentified pronoun.
Yes.
Okay, and what about number 6?
Um, we were riding our our bicycles when a cow walked across the road. So we stopped it.
We stopped we stopped riding our bicycle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's have a look at these words. So these words, we call them regular verbs. We just have to add ed after them. Regular means có quy tắc. Okay, and we also have rules about pronunciation for them. Now, let's have a look at the rules together. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So there are 3 ways to pronounce ed. First, It's it. Can you repeat after me? It.
It.
And then it's T. For example, helped.
Have.
Can you say it?
Have.
Yes, that's it. And the last group is D. 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 This group will be pronounced very, very softly. So you just have to be careful with these two groups forming. All right. Remember these two groups. We don't care about the last group. The last group will be the remaining words. So whenever you see words ending with these letters, first one, T and D, you will have to pronounce it. For example, want, wanted, need, need.
Yes.
All right. Next, we have the T group, the T group. So we have these letter P, K, F, G, H, S, H, C, H, S, S, C, and X. We pronounce P, K, F, F, Sh, Ch, S, S, and X.
Yes.
Now, let's read the words together. Number one, helped.
Have.
One more time, helped.
Have.
So this group you must pronounce very clearly.
Have.
Okay, next we have looked.
Look.
One more time, looked.
Look.
So you just have to pronounce the K first and then pronounce T. Two different sounds. Look, look.
Look.
And the third word is sniff.
Snip.
One more time, sniff.
Snips.
Imagine that you are blowing the air out. Blowing.
Snip.
Okay, one more time. Just say the sound first. Chúng ta luyện tập âm này trước.
Snip.
Rồi, mình sẽ tưởng tượng như là đang thổi hơi ra. Okay.
Snip.
Sniff.
Snip.
Louder, louder. Sniffed.
Snip.
Okay. Now, put your hands in front of your mouth. You need to pronounce so that your hand can feel the air. Mình sẽ phát âm để mà tay mình cảm nhận được âm thổi ra.
Yes.
Okay, that is when you practice more later at home. And then we have the word laughed.
Laugh.
One more time, laugh.
Laugh.
And washed.
Washed.
Again, washed.
washed,
Remember, this we have to round our mouth. Chúng ta phải tròn môi.
yes, washed,
Okay. Washed.
washed,
Okay. Rửa, right? And then we have watched.
washed,
One more time. Watched.
washed,
Okay. So here, normally you have to pronounce CH, right? It should be watched. But we're gonna omit that and just say watched. Watched. One more time. What?
washed,
Again. What?
washed,
Okay, that's it. And 2S, kissed.
kissed,
One more time. Kissed.
kissed,
And C is pronounced the same as S. So we say danced.
danced,
And the last one, fixed.
fixed,
Fix.
fixed,
Okay, so you just have to remember two groups for me. ED and T. It and T. You must remember those two groups. The others will be this one, the. Normally, people will pronounce it very, very softly. So,
yes,
for example, cold, cleaned, offered, damaged, love, used, amazed, rot, claim. It's very soft, not noticeable. But these two, the most important, okay?
yes,
So you can take note the rules and then the example and try to practice at home for me. All right? I will send you a list of more words to practice more.
yes,
Okay, so that's your homework. Record a video, practice these sounds. Can you do it?
yes, of course.
All right. Any questions about these rules?
Mm, I think when I read the one word, maybe I will read okay, but in a sentence, maybe not correct.
Well, we need to practice step by step. You need to pronounce the word correctly first, and then we will practice putting it in the sentence. All right? I will
Yes,
also give you sentence to practice. At
yes,
first, we just start slow to make sure that you are familiar with how to pronounce it. Then we
okay.
will increase our speed a little bit.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So, have you taken note the rules here?
Uh, I I took a screen
Ah, okay. You took a screenshot, right? All
and I
right.
will write down at home.
Okay. So here, one more thing. When you see voice sound is when you pronounce them and you feel in the throat, it's vibrating. Vibrating. That's voice sound. Okay. Voice là những âm chúng ta phát âm ngay cổ họng mình sẽ cảm nhận được. Rung.
Yes,
Okay. All right. So that's it for today's lesson. Any more questions?
No,
All right.
I don't have.
Okay. So at home, review the past simple and past continuous for me, and then practice pronouncing the words with ET after it. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So let's stop here and we can say goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. See you
You're
next
welcome.
time.
And see
Yes.
you next week. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.